Chris, Dennis, Blythe, and the rest of the WBBA team for putting this great event together. We're very proud to be partnered with the WBBA. And what I'd like to talk to you about today is VWR and a great benefit that's offered to the WBBA members. I'm Rob Rovig. I'm the Director of Field Sales here in the Northwest for VWR. And just quickly, who VWR is, we're a scientific and lab supply distributor. We've been in business for over 100 years. We're based in Philadelphia and have distribution centers all throughout the U.S., with one that's nearby here and down in Portland that services the Pacific Northwest. The benefit I'm talking about is the access to the Bio Lab Services Agreement. We are the exclusive distributor for lab supplies with that agreement, and that agreement is available to WBBA members. And we've been fortunate enough to be the exclusive distributor for that contract since 1997. It's a competitive bid process that takes place with other distributors that try to do that. We've been successful to retain that contract. In fact, we've retained it through 2017. So it's been a very successful and long-term relationship. We are, in addition to the WBBA, we have 37 other regional associations throughout the country that this is available to, so it's a very widespread contract, and I'll get into some of the benefits here in a second. The benefit, as I mentioned, or one of the benefits is access to very aggressive pricing. So especially if you're a startup or a smaller company, we can use the purchasing power of everyone to leverage more pricing. We have hot list pricing on over 8,000 products. Capital equipment is a cost-plus purchasing program, which is very aggressive and again can allow, especially a startup company, access to very aggressive pricing. We also cover freight from all of our distribution centers. In addition to that, there's a rebate that's available at the end of every year. We also have exclusive promotions from many of the well-known brands that are familiar in this space. And we have over 1,500 companies that participate in this contract. Some of the additional benefits, as I mentioned, is price. And just as some real information here, some of the things that take place annually is our manufacturers will pass on price increases. As part of the power and the leverage of the bio agreement, we're able to reduce those or cap those at a much lower level than what you would see if you were not part of this agreement. So the 7-year average for price increase through all of our business has been about 5%. That for bio members is capped at 3.3, or average 3.3, with this year showing only a 2.9% increase. In addition, there's real savings too off of list price. And this is just an example of some savings of our members here in the Pacific Northwest that take part of the bio contract. Through Q14 2013, we've saved $4.6 million for the members of the bio contract. And so far, through the first quarter of this year, we're on pace, we've saved $3.6 million. Here's an example of some of our manufacturers. There's a lot more that aren't on here. So it's a very diverse and widespreading discount program. And I'd just like to leave with a testimonial. This is one of our local companies here. I'll just read it for the folks in the back. The partnership that Novo Nordisk Research Center has had with VWR through the Bio-National Agreement has proven to be extremely valuable. We have been able to establish a high level of trust with VWR as a result of the agreement. We have a full confidence that we are receiving the best value and service available in the industry. This trust, in turn, allows us to focus our time and resources within the organization for actively working to meet our internal customers' requirements. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make your lives easier, to focus on more important things. So, if any of you have any questions or like more specific information on what the bio contract can mean to your lab supply needs, myself and my colleague Devin will be in the back. So thank you.